Hey Aries, it's Amina coming at you with your soulmate reading. If you're joining me from Sal's Facebook, I appreciate you letting me do your reading tonight. I got a great response from that post, so I was really excited to begin practicing with you guys. So the decks I'm going to use tonight are the Spellcaster Tarot, the Before Tarot, and the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. So I will go ahead and begin shuffling. I did a meditation focusing on your sign and your energy tonight, Aries. And I hope that whoever was meant to hear this message, that it is well received. I am going to lay out the spread and then I will get into explaining the placement of each card for this spread. I basically did and do often research on different tarot spreads, their history, and I just kind of find what resonates with me. And also I have a little bit of no copyright music going on in the background just to kind of drown out anything you might hear from my roommates and their guests. Yes, so I do a lot of research and practice and play with a bunch of spreads, and I just stick with the one that feels right. Everyone, or you all should know that this is really intuitive work, and it's just kind of like what you feel is what you go with, and I've been really enjoying this soulmate spread. I will link below if I can recall where I found it. But now I'm just going to focus on shuffling, kind of getting in the zone, doing a little meditation, and laying out your spread, and then we'll get right into it. If you want to, you can fast forward through this part. And for the purpose of this spread, all cards will be read upright. Scoot this over, make sure everything's in the frame. I've been considering making a YouTube channel to do my practice. I'm glad I finally got pushed to doing it tonight, just because you guys responded so awesomely to my post on Sal's Facebook page. And I know a lot of us do practices through typing, but I just wanted to provide like the most authentic experience possible for you. You know, I can tap into my intuition and really just like give an organic experience through video. So I'm really glad you guys inspired me to get this channel started. And if you're not able to see the full spread because it is quite large, I will be holding the cards up to the camera one by one. There are 3, 6, 9, 12 cards in this spread. So pretty thorough read, I'd say. I've got my crystals out here for guidance and protection. Okay, let's get up here. I keep moving moving this around. I need to get my setup in order. Poor Aries, you guys are the first video. All the other signs might have a smoother experience. Oh, the death card again, my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first card right over here, this is card number 1, and this describes your soulmate. So the Ace of Wands to me will reflect, when describing your soulmate, definitely an opportunistic person, someone who looks for things that inspire them, that ignite their passion, or they are just a passionate person. But I feel like this expresses someone who is constantly in search for the next big, awesome opportunity. Okay, this card number 2 represents your past life relationship that you shared with this soulmate. For me, this 4 of Swords would indicate a more peaceful relationship, perhaps a cycle in the relationship where you guys have already been through this 3 of Swords in a previous life, and so that means you may be coming into a 5 of Swords energy in this lifetime, which means, you know, just understanding how to work together. But in your previous life, it was a very peaceful relationship. Number 3, why they are here in the present life for you. The 8 of Pentacles. So they're going to, and I do see other earth energy here in the spread, they are going to teach you how to focus on the work at hand. Being an Aries yourself, sometimes, you know, much like this energy, this fiery energy with the Ace of Wands, it's exciting to get excited about a bunch of different things, but you may have trouble focusing your energy on one exact project, and they might be able to teach you what it means to, you know, stick to your guns, and instead of being jack of all trades, being master of something, you know. So they're definitely going to put you to work. Let's see, and then these 3 down here, I don't know if you could see these bottom. This is your soul contract. This is the 4th section. So these 3 represent the agreement you made with each other before. Okay, so this is how I explain, or this is how I believe soulmates to work, right? You're one soul, and then you go like that, and you go into 2 separate bodies. So the agreement that these 2 souls made with the divine, with God, with the source, were lessons and cycles that need to be broken as individuals in order for you to successfully, peacefully, and happily come back together. So what I drew for your soul contract right here is the King of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like you both are sort of opportunistic individuals. Maybe you even are a little bit of an entrepreneur, mildly successful in this lifetime. But it looks like both of you require some grounding. With this King of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles, it's just like you both need to come together, or do some hermit work to where you are grounding yourself and building your own empire. You both need confidence in order to come together. You both need self-reliance and independence, because there may be a little bit of codependency going on if you come together at the wrong time. You know, there's such a thing as the right person, the wrong time. So I feel like in this soul contract spread, there needs to be a death of perhaps bad habits, and I'm going to get a clarifier, because I do see with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, maturing is going to be needed, along with materialistic gain. It's almost like you both need to be aware of what and confident in what you can offer a partner before you go finding each other, or you won't find each other until you found yourselves. I'm going to pull one more card, maybe two, to clarify this death card, because as we know, the death card is a major arcana, so this is a soul lesson that needs to be understood. Maybe acceptance when things don't work out. Let me just pull one. Okay, okay, so I got the Five of Swords. Did I not say that already? That in your past life you were the Four of Swords in a relationship, and so that would mean this life you're the Five of Swords. So the Death and the Five of Swords. So what needs to be understood in order for you to successfully coming together is being able to let go of any sort of painful past that you have in your individual lives or in previous relationships. So as we know, the Five of Swords is conflict, especially in this imagery. So I feel like letting go of grudges, not being a vengeful person, and learning how to move forward, because, you know, the law of attraction, if you're holding on to a bunch of anger and tension and the inability to trust others, that's gonna, you know, you're sending that out into the universe. It's gonna be returned to you through other relationships. So, so that's what we need to understand. We need to move out of this Five of Swords energy in order for you to successfully come together. Then over here we've got lessons that they are going to teach you in this lifetime, and we've got the Hangman, another soul lesson, soul lessons from the soulmate. How about that? Okay, so along with this right here, why they're in your life during this lifetime, the Eight of Pentacles, and now you've got the Hanged Man. They're telling you to stop delaying with your work. They're probably going to help you become more decisive. And, you know, the Hangman in this imagery, not so much this imagery, definitely has, you know, it's got the runes, it's got the dark and the light. And if you could see, the tree is actually reversed. So this is like an upright tree, but this is the card upright. Anyways, for me, this is saying they're going to tell you to, they're going to lead you to enlightenment, because in other versions of the Hangman you could see it better, but the Hangman is definitely pretty chill. In this imagery, he's kind of like surrounded by opportunities with all those different runes. He's surrounded by love, direction, guidance, and I feel like this person is just gonna, they're gonna show you what's worth working toward, what's worth committing to. So, you know, you may be in this lifetime someone who's just kind of like got a scattered energy going on. I'm gonna seek a little clarification for that. Lessons that they're here to teach you in this lifetime. Okay, I got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands with the Hangman. So yeah, letting go of unnecessary burdens. It's almost like you're burdening yourself, and they're just gonna come along and be like, dude, what are you doing? You know, you're so good at this thing, why aren't you pursuing that? Or you're so good at that thing, why aren't you just focusing on that? Instead, you're trying to take on and do too much, and you really need to calm down, be the Eight of Pentacles, and make something substantial happen for yourself, because you both are working toward this energy. You both need to become King of Pentacles. So maybe you're going to be doing that for each other. Okay, so the next card we have is number 6, how you can deepen your relationship with your soulmate. And you've got the Three of Wands. Okay. So for me, in this particular deck of the Three of Wands, so she is releasing the bird, or she's letting the bird come and go. So I kind of feel like in this lifetime, you may be someone that holds on too tightly. Like you hold on tightly to your expectations, because, you know, the Three of Wands, they're waiting for, you know, they're waiting for their ship to come in. So in this one, it's more liberating. She's not focusing on what's coming in. Instead, she's letting the bird come and go as it pleases. So I feel like you can deepen your relationship by allowing it to be more fluid in its dynamics. So not so much structure, not so much concentration on the roles each of you plays in the relationship, just trusting and allowing the other person to be who they're meant to be, and doing the same for yourself. Releasing the pressure of the relationship is definitely going to help you deepen your connection. And then we've got another death card, and this answers the questions what you need in order to recognize your soulmate. So remember earlier, part of your contract was the death of conflict and being able to let the past go. Let's find out what the death card means in order to recognize each other. How will Aries know when they found the one? What needs to end? What new beginning needs to be achieved? Because this looks like this is an intense death card. I mean, you've got the moon, you've got anxiety going on, you got some sort of crazy looking zombie. What the heck, Aries? Okay, let's find out. What do you need in order to recognize your soulmate in this lifetime? Two of Swords. Okay. So don't be so indecisive, right? You've got a death with a Five of Swords, and you've got a death with a Two of Swords. So you like to argue. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that you have to have the last word. Your opinion has to be heard. It's almost like you'll bicker for the sake of bickering, because you believe you're right. And you probably are, but is that really the intention and purpose behind a relationship? No. You know, everybody wants to be heard, and this Two of Swords does not have a blindfold. So I feel like you're aware that you're indecisive. You're aware of your options. You're not choosing because who can make you choose? You're Aries. You're like, I'm going to do what I want to do and when I want to do it. So please don't force me. And I feel like in order to meet your soulmate, you're going to have to be more decisive. The death of the Two Swords. So they're not going to wait around. If they're already in your life and you're kind of in between them and another person, or them and your career, or them and other things, it's just like, hey, I'm not going to be around forever. You really need to come through and decide. All right. And then over here, we've got 8, 9, and 10. And this is going to represent potential outcomes and what this relationship, the potential outcome of this relationship in this lifetime for you as an individual, for your soulmate, and then for the overall relationship. So for you, this relationship may bring you a Leo or a fire sign. I definitely see fire sign because you've got the Leo here, and then the card describing them was the Ace of Wands. So this relationship will teach you strength in this lifetime. So strength can come from many things, right? Strength can come from good situations. It could come from bad situations. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm kind of like an intuitive yet realistic tarot reader. So my purpose, unlike Sal, is not... It doesn't always have to end on a good note, right? I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling with each card, and you can choose which meaning resonates with you more. So the strength card doesn't always mean that, like, oh, they're going to make you a strong person. They're definitely going to make you understand the purpose of hard work. So they might strengthen areas of your life, but either way, strong, fire energy, Leo energy. And this is definitely going to raise your vibration. For them, I've got the 10 of Cups, but there's rain coming down on them. So I feel like this person may want a family with you and is going to do what they can to build a family with you. Whether or not that's going to happen, I don't know. This isn't the most pleasant of Ten of Cups. They're rated, they're running from it, they're not, the rainbow hasn't come out quite yet in this photo, and that's almost verified by the final, which is the outcome of this soulmate relationship in this lifetime, which is the Devil. And so that's kind of like a toxic energy, a kind of a lower vibration. And like I was saying about, this is also a fire energy, what I was saying, or they could be a Scorpio. What I was saying was like something might make you strong. It doesn't mean it was a good source of strength. You know, when we go through hard times, or when we go through toxic energies, they make us stronger, you know. I'm gonna grab, and which deck is this? Okay, I'm gonna grab a clarifier for the total outcome of your relationship in this. This can also mean really great sex. I'm just gonna say that. The Devil card can be passionate, fiery, a great physical attraction. Let's find out a little bit more. I'm gonna do 2 more because this is the outcome we're talking about here. All right, I've got the Queen of Wands, more fire energy, and I've got the King of Cups. Okay, cool. All right. So we've got a Queen of Wands, you two coming together here with the Death card, the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So that's definitely a masculine and feminine energy if you're in a heterosexual relationship. I do feel like the Queen of Wands is quite demanding. Aries, could that be you? I don't know. While your soulmate might be more of a emotional person, you know, I could say emotional guy because it's a king. But whoever they are, I feel like they're more into, let's stay home and cuddle and watch movies. And you're like, what are you talking about? We need to go on vacation. We need to get out of town. I want passion. I want romance. Where's my candles? Where's my, you know, I need more. Give me more. And they're like, oh, come on, but I love you. And you're just like, all right, cool. Is this what I want right now in this lifetime? You might be my soulmate, but I'm feeling like I just need more action. You know, I love diving in the water with you and your Piscean energy, and I love loving all over you, but I'm a Queen of Wands, and I would kind of like a little bit more entertainment, so to speak. Yeah, so that's what I got for you guys right now. I hope you enjoyed it. I really look forward to your feedback, and let me know if any of this resonated with you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.